Okay, it's a really nice book I have. It's called Sculpting A Galaxy. I bought this at Star Wars Celebration Europe in 2007. It's by Lorne Peterson and he signed it. So it's a really cool book. It's all about the model, Star Wars ILM model shop. Great cover, really heavy book. I think it was a special price. I mean, he was sitting, maybe it was £30. US price is $50. So I'm glad I got it. So signed by Lorne Peterson there, nice guy. Got a photo with him as well. He's more interested in my name. But it's a great book. I mean, if you like all the model, and who doesn't, the proper, you know, old school model making and stuff like that they used in the original trilogy and to some extent in the you know, the prequels, but even in the sequels they've used a lot of model, you know. So some episode 1 stuff there. Rick McCallum. So this is a book you want if you like models and stuff like that, you know. He's working on the Star Destroyer. Welcome to the model shop. Stuff on the starships. It's a really big, heavy book, so I can't. Unfortunately, I can't take too long on each page, I'm afraid. So if you like something you see, I mean, I'm sure you can still get this book quite easily. That Star Destroyer bridge, look at the detail on that. I mean, what they used to do is buy old Tamiya kits, Airfix, whatever, Revell in America, and just use all the sprues and detailing to make all this amazing stuff. Look at that. So if you're into making models, this is something you'd want to get. So you can, like, if you had this Star Destroyer model kit, you could like really see how incredibly detailed the actual movie props were. The escape shuttle pod, sorry. Such a great thing. I mean, some of the pages are open up as well. That's the Millennium Falcon. Look at the detail on that. There's a massive, wow. I think the Millennium Falcon must be virtually everyone's favourite model. That and maybe the X-Wing. Look how tiny that one is. Very cool. So yeah, it's an absolute must. For anyone who can appreciate the skill and the, you know, that goes into making these models. You know, all the people that worked on them. Obviously not just, look at that. TIE Fighter, TIE Interceptor there. X-Wing, back of the X-Wing. This is before they put it together. The wiring, super detailed, look at that. Very cool ship. Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. I've built a couple of Darth Vader's TIE Fighter kits, you know, the Revell and what's the other one? NPC. Look at the Super Star Destroyer. Look at the detail on that model. Just so much detail. I mean, I do watch model channels on YouTube just to, I mean, people that make model kits. And you know, I like the ones that make sci-fi model kits, you know. So yeah, I love watching all their custom work and stuff like that. Our Slave 1, look at detail on that. Amazing. So it's like the Rebel Medical Frigate. I remember going to the RAF museum and they had a model show there, and they had a full size, it was so huge, it was about 9 foot long Rebel frigate. I mean, it was far, you know, it was so huge. It's like someone had built one of these in the UK and it was massive. The Imperial Shuttle, that's a fan favourite. Great design. The Rebel Mon Calamari Star Cruiser, pretty cool. Look at that. Just the detail. And the pages are thick, really heavy. B-wing, very cool model. A-wing. I mean, you can say that at least in the sequels they did use the A-wing again, or updated version. This one's pretty cool. Republic Cruiser. The Trade Federation battleship. Cool. The Trade Federation landing ship. So I remember going to exhibitions, like there was one in Barbican in '99. You know, you could see a lot of these models and stuff. It's pretty cool. The Naboo Royal Starship. And the Starfighter. You know, these are completely opposite to what was in the original trilogy. Like, these are all almost brand spanking new ships. Works of art more than, you know, the sort of designs of the Empire and the Rebels. Showing you building models and stuff. Jawa Sandcrawler, that's a great design. There's Lorne Peterson putting some additional paint to the Jawa Sandcrawler. I've seen this model before. I think that's the $6 Million Man, and so is that. Pretty cool. Rebel Snowspeeder. That Black Series Snowspeeder, that really looks like a model kit. I mean, a model prop. I mean, it's huge, but it's still done so well. Looks amazing. AT-AT. So I've got an AT-AT there. Great model there. Such a good book. I mean, you mainly want to get this for the photographs. I mean, there's obviously interesting reading. I mean, the sail barge, because if you've one of the few that own the Hasbro sail barge, you know, you're going to want to see this in detail and see what a good job Hasbro did. And the skiff, you can get a really good skiff now as well. I think I've seen the model of this as well, this prop. Biker Scout, very cool. ATST, lovely. This tank, Trade Federation AAT tank. So we've seen this in episode 1, 2, and in the Clone Wars. So it's quite well known to Star Wars fans. Quite nice. I've got a Trade Federation transports. The Anakin's pod racer. The full-size one in the 99 exhibit. Sebulba's pod racer. Now on to chapter 3, creatures, droids and sculpts. There's the creature from Empire Strikes Back, asteroid creature. There's Ponda Baba's arm. Oh wow. The models for the chessboard, holographic chess. The probe droid, Imperial probe droid. Tauntaun. The space slug, that's what they're calling it, space slug. Excellent. So I mean, if you have time to read all of that, I haven't got time to read through all of that now, but you know, you can find out. E-Font Man, look at that. Great design. This little guy from Jabba's palace, I think his name's Bobo. Yep, Bubo. Very cool creature. E-Font Man, what a design. Rancor Keeper, brilliant. I mean Rancor, not Rancor Keeper. C-3PO, R2-D2 from episode 1. Battle droids, droids of episode 1. Battle droid, destroyer droid, or droidica. Some of the creatures. I think this was from episode 2. Yeah, Reek, Acklay, Nexu. Brilliant. The OPC creature. Great design there. Sando Aqua Monster, and this one's called Clolo Clawfish or Colo Clawfish. Got Watu and Dexter Jexter. We have Darth Vader. We have environments. We have Mustafa. We have the B-Wings. It's quite a well-known image, this. Sort of airbrushed and, you know, pretty cool. Obi-Wan's house has special editions. Death Star. Death Star Trench. Hoth, Ice Planet. Asteroid Field. Such a good book. So if you like all these sort of designs and props and all that sort of stuff, I think most of us would agree that we do like them. You know, you can get this book. There's a good book by Tom Smith about it's magic. It's the one about ILM. It's quite a heavy book. It's quite a big one. That's all about. It's exactly like this. It's all about the model making and stuff like that. I think it's Thomas G. Smith, so you might want to look that book up as well if you're into all of this sort of old school model making. Yep, saw this at the exhibition. They're just coloured cotton buds, aren't they? Brilliant stuff. I mean, you'd thought episode 1, the pod race, a lot of it would have been CGI, but they did still, you have to use a lot of model making. I mean, you want to watch that documentary about the making of episode 1 that comes on the DVD. It's such a great DVD documentary. Amazing. I mean, this is just top-notch artistry. See, we're nearly through this book, so yeah. Kashyyyk, so some of the episode 3 stuff. Brilliant. That's episode 2, that's episode 2. Yeah, amazing. So I think this book's really good. It shows you at the back all the people that worked up making the models. Pretty cool. So if you like this sort of thing, definitely get it. Brilliant. Environments. A little bit about Lorne Peterson. 2006. It's by Lucas Books. So if you can find this book, I suggest you buy it because it's really good. It's called Sculpting the Galaxy. Mine's signed. Forward by Rick McCallum, Phil Tippett. Yeah, brilliant book. So try and get it if you can.